15-year-old Alisa Petrov was reported missing by her parents over a month ago. Alisa's parents knew about her use of apps and social media when they discovered them on a laptop last summer. They went through it. They tried to clean up the apps like Discord and remove the people she did not actually know. Yesterday, Brian Schnee obtained a search warrant that shows a third man from Harriman, 41-year-old Samuel Mitchell, began messaging Alisa on the app Discord roughly 8 days before she ran away. Alisa's father sat down with Brian Schnee this afternoon to see how the family's dealing with the new information, but still no Alisa. Nikolai says that he doesn't know where his daughter is, but is learning or leaning on Las Vegas since that's where she said that she was going to be going and where she intended to meet up with one of the men that she was talking to. Let's listen in.
Recently, we learned about 2 of the 3 men that were now taken into custody. When you heard that, what were your thoughts?
Well, so when I first heard that they found the guy in Utah, based on the warrant that I saw, it seems like he was not as bad as the Florida guy who was basically telling Alisa how to run away and how to hide, which is obviously the biggest problem we have right now, because if she was not hiding, she would probably already be found. But then I learned from the documents that apparently he had a bunch of other girl videos, so that's really bad too. So basically I understand why the police is arresting him as well. According to police, again, because they give us some partial information, right? They can't give us all of the information, but based on what they tell us, it seems like she never met any of those 3 guys.
When it comes to how you tried to protect Alisa with social media, can you share what you tried to do with her in terms of the apps and the things like that that you were trying to instill in her so this wouldn't happen, so she wouldn't have these conversations?
So unfortunately, we actually trusted her and we didn't install any parental controls. So this is the big mistake here, right? You need to have parental controls. You need to actually have parental controls on all devices, not just on the phone, because as you discovered, she had this hidden iPad and we completely forgot about that iPad.
So much of the conversations that Alisa was having, according to the search warrants, was on the Discord app. Did you know about Discord before this and the potential dangers that were associated with that app?
So we knew about Discord, but not on the iPad. We knew about Discord she had on her laptop, which is the one we cleaned up around August when we realized she's talking to some random people. And that's what we actually cleaned up. We told her, delete everybody who you don't know. But we didn't know she had this iPad with this other Discord, and presumably she had other accounts, and she had not just Discord, it was Instagram, Snapchat, and all this stuff. And it seems like all of those applications I use differently, because I personally don't use any of that, and the only time I used Discord was when I was playing some games where you have to talk to other people specifically about games. So to me, Discord looked like an app where people just talk when they play games, and that's it. Like, I didn't even know that people talk there like outside of playing games. We have a lot of people saying that they will pray for her, and hopefully this will bring up some kind of energy to bring her back home. And we are hoping that she just hears like the messages, so maybe she decides that it's a good time to get back, and she will actually get back somehow.
You feel like she could show up at the door one of these days?
If she does it, it would be the happiest day of my life. But yeah, definitely, that would be the best.
Anything else you want people to know about how your family is doing right now and what the big priorities are right now for people to out there and see this? I mean, this is important. This conversation is very important because it is trying to keep Alisa out there so people keep seeing her photo to bring her back.
Right, thank you. I think for other families, if they have kids around this age, like between I don't know, maybe even 11 until, I don't know, maybe even 17, they should probably discuss with them that look like the reason why we will be locking down your devices, so we'll be looking why you are talking to somebody, because kids go missing and not all of them come back. Parents somehow need to talk to kids and tell them, look, the reason we are checking all this stuff is because you can get into some bad problems, but besides that there is also a lot of really weird individuals, just like the third guy from Utah. Maybe he didn't have as explicit conversations with Alisa as the Florida guy did, but police found some 12-year-old videos on his phone, which is completely weird. Like, why would he talk to 12-year-olds, right?
What can the public do moving forward here to try to help any way possible?
I think if they just spread the word and maybe like share the information, it would be helpful, because we are hoping that somebody will see her somewhere and let us know. Because I don't know what else is possible. Like, obviously it's best if she just walked in the door and said, hey, like, I'm back. Like, that would be the best outcome, but I don't know at this point if she's on her own, if she's not on her own, or if maybe someone brainwashed her that they are together and it's love or something. I do not know.